how you met George Aistov and how you collaborate.
I met him in Thailand, out at his ashram last March, and I had two friends, Sean and Anata. Sean had been telling me stories of this Swami that had domes and wanted to collaborate together in some way, a weekend to go visit, and it seemed like it was kind of a worthy call to adventure. I don't know, this world seems like there's a lot of, suffering doesn't seem to be like an accidental, you know, it seems like it's pretty much built into the code of DNA. And
when you was a child, you had experienced the near-death feelings, and so did you felt that you become different?
Yes, yeah, both. There was a very, there's an inward psychological component of nothing was the same anymore. Like the veil of immortality that you have as a child was like completely, like that curtain was just pulled away. It's like that, you know, there's no guarantees. So there was a lot of contrast, because on one hand, I felt like I had lost a lot of faith and trust in reality and what it was going to be. And then, you know, my mother would also like reinforce the story that I was really special and there was a reason that I survived. There was this like, I'm very lucky, but also like, I don't know if I can trust the world anymore like I did before. And that made me take a lot less for granted. You know, it really accelerated my journey.
Your multi-exhibition Samskara. If I'm right, one of the meanings of Samskara is like a storage for karma.
When Swami and I came up with that name together for the show, he was out in Colorado and he was describing to me the Samskara, and the definition that we were basing the show around was, you know, in your life you have these different Samskars, which are these like pivotal experiences that you're kind of forever changed from, you know, so marriage is a samskar, or having a child is a samskar, or a traumatic event in your life, and it can be good or it can be bad. You know, there's different. The samskar doesn't really judge, but it's something that kind of leaves a mark on someone that has like a change. And so, for this show, there's actually, I find that there's, what I like about the word, I love the word, just it's a great cool, word, yes, right? It looks cool, it just comes off the tongue.
Changing lives. It's kind of like all the golden stuff. This is called the section called Garden of Universal Deities. Universal Deities, so it's kind of like Shiva Devi.
But I've grown to really appreciate the multi kind of dimensional elements that it has, where on one element we want the show to be partially like a samskara, like we've worked really hard to creating this dome show to show something someone's like never seen before.
Something new. It's not like a classical idea. And also first we brought another German guy, right, that we decided.
You know, seeing something for the first time when new possibilities are created, you know, that's a samskar. And the other component of it is that many of the pieces of work that I've created, you know, that are in the show and over the course of my life, they are the direct results of different samskars that I've experienced, you know, so they're the visual representation of that. And so there's two elements to it.
Now, this show was super interesting, but that's what you think. But then things start to become different. Life goes down, worlds, things start, you know, going like panoramas, psychedelic stuff, blows their minds, like, and then everything again comes back to an ordinary gallery. So that's not the idea. The idea is very simple.
впервые в Украине Android Jones.
Hi, I'm Android Jones. I'm in Kiev, and we're here at the Samskara Art Exhibition.
Просто потрясающе, фантастически. Она очень необычная. Это просто взорвало мое сознание, потому что сразу видно, что создатель Android Jones — это человек высокодуховный.
В нем есть огромное какое-то вот богатство.
Я вижу некую попытку связи с абсолютом.
Он в хорошем взаимодействии с чем-то, действительно красивым, действительно живым, действительно движущимся, удивительным.
В этой всей фрактальности, которую, мы видим, наслоениях, я вижу какую-то восходящую энергию вверх.
Там столько символов, столько красоты, столько интересной игры красок.
Сочетание вот этих разномасштабных переживаний — это что-то очень похоже на любовь.
Вы знаете, в зале, когда мы смотрели то, что происходило, это состояние, когда хочется, чтобы замолчали все, потому что происходит открытие сердца.
Что-то очень здорово, это очень круто.
You made already a lot of works, and for some people it's like a bridge above the reality. We all have some kind of limits in our progress, in our work, so what's your personal limit?
The limits, a lot of the limits that we have are limits that we create.
And I love this woman with the ocean in the hand, this ocean in the hand, and with the rocks. This is, it's like, yes, oh, thank you.
Like the imagination, I think that's limitless. What I have realized is that wherever I think there is a ceiling, like that ceiling has a ceiling, and then that ceiling has a ceiling, and I often find that I think I've gone all the way to the very edge, and I realize that I'm not even anywhere close to the ultimate potential that there is.
What future is for that kind of cinema?
There's so much potential with it. The team we have such an amazing team.
This is the result of so many people's hard work and dedication and commitment to this vision that we've had.
And they've been doing an incredible job interpreting.
It was only 5 months ago that I was in a rice paddy in Thailand that I met George for the first time. And it's amazing to think that all of this has come from these initial conversations that we really had, talking about creativity, talking about imagination, talking about technology.
За 2 недели, так сказать, собрали такой первый бета-версию продукта, но включили сюда мобильные приложения, видеопроекционные стены, мэппинги, RV, VR, вот эти все виртуальная реальность. Все это мы хотим совместить с концептами Android Jones, такими космическими, божественными, и современными технологиями искусства как такового.
The different images and bringing them to life, and what we're going to see, the future of this is creating, I think, more of a narrative that goes deeper, something that's more intentional. There's a lot of aspects of deeper Vedic truths that we want to talk about. There's kind of stories more about the evolution of life and consciousness that we want to. With every new showing, we'll have more content, and it'll start to evolve on its own. And what's really beautiful about this type of environment is this, we're able to have this unified 360 immersive experience, and what we're going to see in the future when the virtual reality world starts becoming more of an undeniable reality. I think that there's the opportunity for a natural kind of ease into what this is doing into that type of realm as well.